Rex Parsons.
Mayor, City Council. I just have one question. Is it true that most animals cannot control their bodily functions and could let go at any time, virtually anywhere? Thank you.
Sherry Parsons.
Would any of these species be subject to the same testing as seen on other service dogs? Thank you.
Richard Samlin.
Mullen. So, good evening, Mayor Leonard, members of the council. I'm an attorney and I practice law up here. There's a principle in law. It's called hard cases make bad law. That you may be embarking in those waters with this ordinance. It's likely to lead to increased litigation. It poses a significant burden on your business constituents. Given this environment, I would think that you would want to do those things that would help business flourish in the community. It would result, I believe, in disparate treatment in that county facilities, state facilities, and federal facilities that would be within your jurisdiction would be obligated to abide by ADA's redefinition of what a service animal is. And as far as ADA is concerned, that's the CNI dog, with an exception with regard to a miniature horse. So I believe that it also poses another issue, and that is the issue of preemption. And that is if the state or the federal government passes legislation that intends to occupy the field, then local municipalities would be prohibited from passing such ordinances, or it would not be, or could be successfully challenged. Again, it would invite litigation. It poses a health hazard to the public. Let's assume for a moment that we have a rat that's in a library and it defecates on the keyboard of the computer. A little bit later, the child comes in, he's typing on that computer, and he picks up a virus. Who's going to be responsible for that? I think it would be prudent to check with EHS before you go forward with regard to this ordinance, in that that's the agency that's responsible to enforce the state position with regard to the new definition. It has not been defined as of yet, but it's going to be, and as I understand it, EHS is going to follow what the feds have proposed with regard to ADA's definition of what a service animal is. So I would ask you to defer voting on this, to at least contact EHS and speak with them about what their thoughts are concerning this proposed ordinance that you're considering. Thank you for your time.
Hey. Laura Carpart. Capehart, I'm sorry.
Good evening. I just had one question for you. If this passes and people shop elsewhere, including restaurants, grocery stores, and retail businesses, could this affect jobs and city revenues?
Dan Eagleoff.
Good evening. My name is Dan Eaglehoff. I live in Hesperia. I'm a senior citizen, a veteran, and disabled. And I occasionally enjoy the benefits of the American Disabled Act, Disabilities Act. I'm single and a lousy cook. Therefore, I find it necessary to spread my retirement dollars around among my community, keep the tax dollars in my community. I'm here because of the pending ordinance 2011-01. Who writes this stuff? Better yet, who reads this stuff? Did you read this stuff before this meeting? and knowing that you represent these citizens of Hesperia? Because if you did, I question your reading ability. And worse, your reasoning ability for putting a legal document like this up before a vote. Or do you just let someone read it and recommend to you how to act on it? If that's the case, you're not doing your job. Do you really want to lead the state by being a front runner and putting this trash in the books of the legal ordinance of Hesperia? Do you really want to kill the businesses in this community? Do you want to open a path for lawsuits for every business owner in the community that you represent? I'm in favor of helping people that need help. I also believe that every business owner in this community would do that, what is necessary to help people that need help. I have been a retail store manager and know the many requirements that must be satisfied to assist the disabled in conducting a normal lifestyle. This ordinance was not written for this purpose. This ordinance was written for the purpose of leaning on the Hesperia business owners and managers and provide a channel of extortion for anyone who wants to sue a deep-pocket business owner for not letting his seeing eye parrot in the local IHOP. If you read the ordinance, you surely notice where it says, business owners cannot require a person to present a license. Business owners must provide access to all service animals, whether or not they are licensed by the city. Please. The ordinance provides for a private right of action so that Hesperia residents may sue to enforce the ordinance. Get real. Are we still passing laws that create avenues for frivolous lawsuits? Stop it. So you're saying that you want me to bring my hearing ear parrot to the Woodrow buffet. He is trained to count calories for me. Keep me from overeating. He's got no license. And hey, they can't even require me to present any documentation. But if they deny me, I can sue them. What are you doing in this city? What are you doing to this city? The federal government got out of this business and let the regulation expire. Get your nose out of the business and take care of the things that are important. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen, ladies. I would like to request that the council table the second reading of the ordinance due to the language as it conflicts with county policy regarding all public places in addition to the outcry by businesses and citizens for additional comments. Recall that not 1 in 20 businesses in Hesperia know about this ordinance. Now, anecdotally, I was a contract building inspector for the city from 2006 to 2008, and I attended some of the CASP classes with the building supervising inspector Mike Kern while they were going through the ADA. And we were talking about the avenues for businesses being sued and how the cities need to get on board and get their CASP license. One person has to be licensed in each city by ADA federal mandate. And if you guys open this up, there's going to be a lot of language for lawsuits. Also, I have some personal experience as a landlord with somebody claiming to have service chickens that they had to keep in the house for their kids via CPS. Strangest piece of paperwork I ever saw. I don't think any of you would want me to deliver the carpet from that rental to your place after